Hola. ¿Ustedes van a estar?
Sí.
Telemundo de Escalada.
Pues dijo que toda esta área era para... Pero sí, no puedo suceder, igual para tener. Sí, o sea, entre más, porque tengo que hacer los conteos de México, porque vamos a hacer cápsulas para surtir todos los programas de este canal. No sé cómo se
Sí. Sí, ya. Va. Por aquí, sí.
No me dicen que ahorita nada, o sea, esta es nuestra área. Ya casi pegado, solo la pared. Ok, va que va. Ah, sí, sí, gracias.
Hey, Adam, please just let me walk in the middle, just in this side. If you need to go out of the bathroom, you need to walk from the car.
Okay, I can't read.
No, not table. And no light.
Okay, we are ready.
No
We're ready to
tape,
start.
no recording tables, no
Listo,
light.
vamos a comenzar. Mario Búcaro, International Relationship of Miss Universe.
Buenos días, ¿cómo están? How are you? Such a pleasure to be able to be with you again. As you know, I have the privilege to be able to work with all of you throughout the Underground program, and today I'm delighted in the name of our President, our Rocha, and our CEO, and to be able to introduce you to this masterclass. For the next 4 hours, we're going to be able to work with you, explaining you in detail what is one of the greatest visions of this new era. In this universe, we want to be able to change history. Because in the past, we focus ourselves just in the pageant, in the crown. But today, we're very privileged to have 130 global ambassadors, and they are all ready here to be able to make history in your countries. So the idea today is that we can be able to teach you, to help you, and to guide you, and to give you a glimpse of what we're going to do after the crown. And that's the reason that the program is called Beyond the Crown. Because we want to be able to realize again, please never forget that all of you are already winners. And because you're already queens, we need to be able to make sure that you have the tools, the supply, the resources to be able to fulfill that dream that we already tell you. I'm dream is that every woman that sees themselves in the mirror, they can feel wings. How are we going to be able to do that? We dream that they can be able to go to our app. And then our app of Miss Universe that they already have almost 2 million downloads around the world. We want to increase that number. You can be able to have information about you. They will be posting your messages, your videos, and not just only one person that will be having fun. We want that the 130 spaces for the delegates can have a special time for you. And then we'll have there also the club generals. So you can be able to earn also money for being promoting everything that we have been going to teach you today. Additionally from that, we're going to be able to work so every woman can have the best skincare products, the best cosmetic products, the best merchandise products. So then we're going to see also our bath and body products of Rio Dulce and Miss Universe. And we're going to be able to work also together so you can be able to have in your tables a practical class. So our stylists will be able to come to your tables to teach you. And at the end of this great masterclass, that it will be one of many, and throughout the platform, the underground, we're going to upload videos so you can be able to continue in your process. You can be able to also ask the questions that are needed to our trainers. We will be able to make sure that we can make a significant change. So to start this great masterclass, I would like to introduce to Kaius from Choicely, that he's going to be able to work with us. He's coming from Finland with his whole team, and also I'm going to be able to introduce, please, welcome Kaius to this great masterclass. And I would like to introduce a very difficult name also, and it's Visa. Please, Visa, join us. Please, Kaius, welcome. Welcome to the masterclass. Visa, please. Ilya, welcome. Kaius, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mario, and hello, everyone. It's good morning, or it's good afternoon. So, as Mario already told you, this is going to be a long workshop for many things, and we'll start with the Miss Universe mobile app. My name is Kaius Meskanen. I'm CEO of Choicely, and we have built together with Miss Universe the Miss Universe mobile application.
Nice to meet you all. I'm Visa. Yeah, it's my pleasure, Queens. You're all already winners, remember all that. I'm going to be much more in the background because my job is basically handling all the technical stuff. But if there is any technical problems, I'm here and I will solve all of those. That's my job. And feel free to tell me if there's any problems anywhere. I will fix it. That's my job.
Yes, hello everybody, my name is Yuli, and I will be creating the promotional materials with you, the one you see right now as an example. We will create photos, videos, all type of things just to promote the app, promote the vote, and promote each one of you. Because there's like a lot of you, a lot of beautiful ladies, 130. We will not do that in one day, but we will get to here. If you see yourself, be having 2, 3, 5, like a lot of more videos to come, and we will include each of you in different videos. So you'll see me around taking photos and videos of you. And Kaius can continue.
Thank you, Visa. I will tell a few words about us. So our company Choicely, we build mobile applications. The best of them is right here. I will mention a few others. We have built mobile applications for companies like Eurovision. It's a big song contest in Europe. And then TV shows like Love Island and Dancing with the Stars. Yes, in 10 countries. So our history is pretty much in that kind of building mobile apps in media, sports, and entertainment. And then we have partnered with Miss Universe, with a very capable leadership team, with a capable digital team, we work with them to make sure that your fans, the millions of fans around the world, can even enjoy and see more, because they are very eager to see what's happening in here, and they can see something in social media, and we try together with you to provide them even more content so that they can be closer to Miss Universe. And that is the story of the application. So there are a few things. I don't know if maybe some of you have it, maybe some of you have checked it. I hope you check it out. There are sections like for content, so there are pictures, videos, everything coming from Miss Universe social medias and YouTube. And then there are sections for the fans to make their own top 10. There's a section for the fans to vote. And Lilia here will be working with all of you, as she mentioned, not at the same time, but like equally with all of you. So we make more promotions together, and we kindly ask your help so that we can together share everything in the social media, so also your fans around the world can get all of this and can see and experience more, because you have millions of fans out there, they want to see and experience, so together we can show them even more. And now, if we can play the video. This is an example. So, okay, here. So, actually I went through all of this already, so we can actually just now play the video. Lydia here, she made that video, and she will make 5 to 10 more, and you will all be included. So thank you very much for working with us. Thank you.
Now we have Armando Araujo from Bath and Body Miss Universe.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. Can everyone hear me? Yes. Good. There's so much food in this room, I can't believe it. But anyway, bienvenidos a todos. I hope you're having fun in this amazing city, because you're going to be presenting one of the best Miss Universe pageants you have ever been at. So, it's great to have you here. It's really a cool So, my function is basically to present to you a new category, a new division of Bath and Body, with the reason that we are able to get the generation from 13 years old all the way up to 60. So this is basically a brand called Real Boots and Soul, which is a new division of Miss Universe Bath and Body. What we're trying to do is captivate the 13-year-olds that are already when they're in their teens, they don't have more makeup than I believe all of you, at the age of 13. So the world has changed, not only because of the pandemic, but at the same time, because everyone wants to be as beautiful as all of you are. So they start at an early age. For that reason, we created Real Boots and Soul. Rio, obviously, because it's part of a little bit of the world, Rio de Janeiro and so forth. And obviously boots, because the fragrances are very gourmand. They're very sweet. Not all of them, but some of them are. And soul is because we all want to have a nice Sunday. Yeah. So let's start with the presentation. So we have Real Roots and Soul is the new brand under Miss Universe Bath and Body. And what we have here basically is the concept. It is in Spanish, but I will translate very easily. Basically, Real Roots will be the first sub-brand under the umbrella of Miss Universe Bath and Body, created for the base directed to the very young generation. In January of 2025, we will continue with the launch of our second collection, which is going to be called Miss Universe Body and Fitness. After Christmas, we all gained a little bit of weight. Just a little bit. So now what we want to do is create a new launch of products which will be in a way that will firm a little bit of parts of your body, but at the same give you a little bit of more moisture, creams and so forth, so that you are able to have in the cold countries or wherever you are, obviously a little bit better products which we'll present in a minute. Miss Universe Bath and Body also will launch 4 new fragrances for the summer of 2025. What we're going to do is present you 3 fragrances today, and then we will continue with 4 additional fragrances. So here we go. There's a brand that has done amazing in the world that I'm sure all of you, how many know Sol de Janeiro? Raise your hands. Oh my God, I'm going home. I'm kidding. Basically, Sol de Janeiro was acquired by a company in France called L'Occitane. And this is a lady that went to Brazil. She was pregnant. She used to work at L'Oreal. And her husband was transferred to Brazil so that she didn't have anything to do. So she created this brand in Sol de Janeiro means son of the month of January. So she started this little brand, was acquired by L'Occitane about 3 years ago for $450 million. Small change. So anyway, what we're trying to do is be inspired by this, not a copy. Copying is very easy, but this is something that you can make a lot of money wherever you are around the world, because you will be the ambassadors for this brand. So just to show you a little bit of the numbers, Sol de Janeiro in 2022 sold 26 million euros. Last year, they sold 267 million euros. And this year, they're going up to 686 million. Those numbers, not even Coca-Cola can keep up with them. You know, that is a huge growth. And so the idea of Rio Dulce is obviously to try to compete in that segment of the market. As I said, 30-year-olds to 60-year-olds. And what we're looking here is the designs have to be of bright colors, have to be an amazing fragrance. And you don't cut corners when you do these products and the formulations. You go with the best. And that's the only way to do it. There's no dummy here or the world as a consumer that will not understand if the product is of low quality. You can buy products at $5, $7 at Target, Walmart, wherever. This is a high quality product that we're very proud of, that we tested it so that we would understand, after being in the business for 20 years, we would understand what are the ingredients that are most important. So having said that, the fragrances could be pistachio and sandalwood. It can be vanilla parfait, chocolate strawberries. There's not a mistake in the spelling. It's not on purpose. So all of you that thought it was with a C, yes it is with a C. But marketing can do anything. So we put it under chocolate strawberries, candy rose, caramel peach, and baklava orange blossom. Another thing that is very important, you can come to us and tell us which are the top flavors and fragrances in your countries. We will be able to continue setting up fragrances and new products so that you can become part of our marketing team. To have 130 beautiful women on the marketing team, not even Coca-Cola has that. You know, all of you will be part of this event as we try to bring in what's the difference between Finland, Norway, Australia, US, Mexico, on and on and on. I apologize because I have a little bit of a sore throat, but that's okay. You can understand me, right? Yes. So this is Real Boots and Salt. So basically what we're trying to say here is the product that we're trying to talk is a body wash. This is better. These are designs that have nothing to do with Sol de Janeiro, but it provides you a little bit of youth, young, the designs. What you have here is Real Boots and Soul by Miss Universe Bath and Body, very important. And in addition to have a body wash, and the designs are a little bit of more of a modern look, so that you can see each one of them. And we will try to be using different designs, again, from different parts of the world. That's the idea, so that we have a product that the market can identify with the product. That's what we're looking for. This is the body butter, an amazing product. These products will be given to you prior to the Miss Universe pageant. So you will have a kit, which you will be able to try these products, because the customs wouldn't allow me to bring 130. So they're coming by truck, and they should be here by the 12th. So you will have access to products. You guys are so great, I should give them to you now, but I don't have it. Anyway, we have the body scrub, another amazing product. These are products that, one of the things that's happening, and I don't know if it's happening in part of where you live, but in the United States, where the manufacturing is done, we have most of there are two major companies, which are called Sephora and Ulta. Those Sephoras and Ultas can't get enough customers. They're getting too many customers, and they don't have enough stores. So now all of the stores are changing their way of setting up their stores. So Target now has an Ulta wannabe in all of Targets. Then you will have Walgreens in the United States. They're changing their setup, and they're leaving this half for their products, and this bigger half goes into Bath and Beauty. So there's a change, there's a revolution, because now everyone wants to look beautiful. Everyone. So, and the 30 years are no exception. They don't play with games or dolls anymore. They want makeup. They want beautiful fragrances. They want to feel as if they were 21 years old. So this is what we're bringing to them. In addition to that, we have perfume mist. You have to try this. When we were developing this product, one of the things that most people do when they have a perfume mist is basically use about 8-9% fragrance load, because that's the way they do it cheap, and they add more water to it. We went to 24%, which means that once you wear it, it'll stay for a long time. Try it, and you will come back and you will tell me, you were right, Armando, and that you were right. So think about it, because we went really, I would say not to a Tom Ford level. I don't know if he uses 30, 40%. But we use 24%, which is an amazing fragrance, and it comes in a 4-ounce so that you can get a steam. You can't travel with a 4-ounce, but we can do a travel kit, which is coming later on. But this way, you can review the fragrances, obviously, as you get your kit package. Candle. There's nothing more beautiful than a candle. It is romantic, very romantic. Whether you're with someone that you love or whether you're by yourself, a candle and a glass of red wine does it all. Does it all. So we need to make sure that you have a candle, obviously, in your bedroom, in your living room, wherever you want it. But these are beautiful, beautiful fragrances. This is a soy candle. We hardly use any paraffin anymore. So it's a candle that is, it could be at a very high-end price, but you're going to see the prices, and you're going to see how well you will be able to sell these products. So here we have Miss Universe Bath and Body again, but this one's called Azul. The first one, remember, is verde. This one is Azul. So Azul, we have this design. So the bottles are in blue, the boxes are in blue, and everything that has to do with this has the same products which you will see very quickly. This is the body butter. This one is, this was the perfume mist, Azul. Again, an amazing fragrance. The verde is a little bit, as you can see from the name verde, it's a little bit green, fresh type of fragrance. In this case, it's ocean. We all want to be at the beach. You know, whether we lie or not, we all want to be at the beach. You know, so therefore, this is the same fragrance that brings us back wherever we are, even though it's a cold weather, that we want to be at the beach. So this is the type of fragrance that we think that can be very acceptable around the world. This is the candle, beautiful candle. You can change to white wine if you want to. You don't have to stay with the red wine. In addition to that, here we go with a third fragrance, which is naranja. Most of you would think that we did this in Spanish. No. We did it because Portuguese also says verde in Portuguese. And azul is also. And naranja is called laranja. But I thought half of the people would not understand. Oh, they made a mistake. So I said, screw it. Let's do naranja, let's do verde, and let's do azul. And that way no one gets confused. You know, so that's the reason why we put naranja. But in Portuguese it's laranja. So this is the beautiful boxes. Every design is done by a team of 6 designers, and each one chips in to see how they like it. The same we will do with all of you. Anyone that has marketing skills, just send them over. So that way we can continue developing new collections on a continuous basis. All right, you saw the numbers. From 26 to 264 to 640. I need to give you checks to all of you on a monthly basis. Because obviously if you sell, this is what we're good at. All of you are sellers. So this is something that could be very attractive. And I'll bring you up to date a little bit more on, this is the butter, the scrub. We're not going to detail these because you already saw it. The mist, again, 3 fragrances which are amazing. This is a little bit more on the sweet side, the caramel. Fantastic. We did a study of about 45 women, not as beautiful as you, by the way, but it doesn't matter. We did 45, and of those 45, it really came out even. So we had, you know, like 30%, 30%, and 30% between all those 3 fragrances. There was not one winner. So this is something that we're going to try as we move forward with new fragrances that we need to launch and new designs. The candle, which you will see how impressive that is, and then this is you, but better than what we have here. So what we're trying to say is everyone wants to be a beautiful woman. Everyone. And that's the importance of using high-end quality products. Now, very quickly, we'll go into the products. If you see the body butter, it's at $38, 8 ounces. This one's at $34. The body wash is at $20. The perfume mist is at $30. And the fragrance candle is at $30. Not euros, 30 US. The reason for that is that if you check Sol de Janeiro, which most of you already bought in different countries, it's much higher than this. We did not want to go to those premium prices. I have to tell you a little secret that Sol de Janeiro has taken off so fast to reach 600 million euros that their quality of trying to produce that quantity, they're just trying to get it out as if it was as fast. I don't want to say as McDonald's, but obviously we have tested the product and it varies one quality to the other. Not saying anything negative about it, but when you have such a growth, obviously how do you produce that so fast? You know, there's got to be a procedure so that you're able to produce that. In our case, we will not make that mistake. You know, there's a saying in Spanish, you add water to the soup so that obviously more of us can have lunch. No, this is not the case. If we can't produce it in the right way, we will not produce But we have, and you'll see we have 3 factories. One in the United States, which is the primary factory. The other one is in Guatemala, which is the one that produces the bases so that we can get it into the US. And we're setting up another one in Poland. And the reason for that is so that we will be able to be a tiny, tiny, tiny Amazon so that we are able to deliver. You don't have to wait if you're in Europe for 360 million people. You don't have to wait for the product to come to you from the United States. It's a pain in the butt. By the time you get it, the season is over, or your gift, who you wanted to give it to, didn't arrive in time. So the idea is that we produce, have inventory, but we don't know which fragrance is going to sell the most. So it's a little bit of just in time that we will have the 3 factories available to respond. For example, the one in the United States will take care of Mexico, and will take care of the US market. And the one that we have in Poland will take care of the European, because there are different laws and requirements for the European market. So that's why we went to produce in Poland. The prices, as I said, they're not a $7 product, but it's a darn good product, and they're more or less around 20-25% below the prices of soda today. Because as kids, 13-year-olds, kids are not to 50, mothers are not buying $43 on a continuous basis for everything. They will come up with 300, 400, and sometimes they spend more money than the adults. So that's why all of these Targets, all of these department stores are creating a division where you will have more products on the skincare than on the regular stuff, which they've already had for years. As we go forward, channels of communication, TikTok is amazing. I mean, it's amazing because, it has such amount of people that watch that obviously it's a habit. It became a habit. In addition to that, obviously we have the Instagrams, the Facebooks, the YouTubes, and Google, but at the same time, we're trying to do all the volume online. Why? Because it's much faster to get it into your hands. We, in addition, in Fort Lauderdale, you are more than welcome to come to the factory. We will be doing the 3PL, which means pick and packing. So in other words, we get the order, we have a team of 25 people, they will pick up the products that you have, put them on a box, ship it directly to where you are. With UPS or with FedEx, whatever routes in each one of the countries, that's the idea. The idea is that you get your product as fast as you would get Salt de Janeiro. When we put here Macy's, Ulta, Costco, Walgreens, Bloomingdale's, to be quite honest, right now they're just names. Because once we launch the product, we don't know who's going to come to us and who are we going to partner with on the retail side of the business. Brick and mortar, there's so many changes in the world now, especially in the United States. You don't know who's closing doors, you don't know who's opening them doors. For example, Bed Bath & Beyond closed their doors about 6-8 months ago. They're opening them again. So it's very important that we choose the right partners in retail. But as I said, 10-15% should be brick and mortar, 80% should be online, because that's all we need. As I said, channels of manufacturing and distribution. Fort Lauderdale is our primary. We will be able to produce in Fort Lauderdale, I would say, between 600,000 to 1 million units per month. That is the capacity installed. So the idea is that the more we sell, the more we will be able to provide you funds, just for to add to whatever money you're making now. Guatemala, that's where the formulas were created for Bath & Body Works. We sold to Bath & Body Works all of their products for the past, since 50 years ago. We developed every ingredient, and we developed the products for Bath & Body Works, and we developed the products for Victoria's Secret. So that's where they used our formulas, and then obviously they wanted us to set up the manufacturing facilities in Columbus, Ohio, which is very cold, and I had 600 workers. They didn't want to go to the cold weather. And they didn't have a visa. So there was a problem there. So we decided, obviously, to part ways. And this is a beautiful opportunity between Miss Universe and us as manufacturing, because we have partnered together so that this becomes a reality. This is a partnership. So that's the reason why it is important that all of you becomes our sales force. So we have these three manufacturing facilities, and with that we'll do a little bit of product analysis very quickly. One is, this is our customer. This is our customer. We're talking about Rio Dulce Sol, Miss Universe, Bath and Body. I'm sure they'll just call it Rio Dulce. So I don't think you have to go all the three. When we were baptized in Latin countries, they would put so many names, you would not know what your name is. Because we were named under saints, and then we had the parents and the grandparents. So now what we're trying to do, three simple words. Rio Dulce Sol. That's the brand, most important, by Miss Universe, Bath and Body. That's the new division. We saw these products already, so that we move forward. This is the product that we found that after, I would say 50 years of investigation, is called Babasu oil. Babasu oil, I don't know if you guys remember when they launched argan oil. No one knew about argan oil when Moroccan oil was launched. No one knew what argan oil was, but it came like a steamship. Obviously, just seeing the quality of argan oil at that time. We have the same quality, obviously, with Babasu oil. Babasu oil, if you look at 44%, so I don't want to read all of it to you, but if you see 44%, 50%, and 30% of oleic, myristic, and lard, is 70% of that ingredient that goes in all of our products. I don't want to say that it's our secret weapon, but it's something that we're adding on to each one of the products so you can feel the difference from any other maker of our products compared to Rio Dulce. So that's really this is what we're doing. And obviously it's antimicrobial, it has fast absorption, and basically what's important is the moisturize. That's the most important thing. We need the skin to feel moisturized. And so, again, everything else, it's very basic on the functional benefits, but this 75% is what I think is more important. This is the famous Babasu. It's like a little nut. It's not the size of a coconut that we all know. But Babasu, you have to crack like a walnut. It's very hard to crack the surface. And then you come out with that. You extract that little nut, and then little by little you extract the Babasu oil. It is not that well known because it's not in the market, and it grows in certain parts of Central America, and it grows in certain parts of Africa, South America. So Babasu oil is our key ingredient for these. Again, moisturizing. We have done some organic, and it says natural emollient, which we know all of these things.
We're gonna stop a little bit. We're gonna call the doctors.